Hello and welcome to My Little Pony Spirit of the Forest Part 2. If you'd like to support the channel and get access to my videos one day early without added commentary, you can check out my Patreon, link in the description. The card of the day is Pipsqueak, because he wasn't in Part 1. Where is he at? Why wasn't he helping clean up the forest? Even Twist was there, and no one cares about Twist. Guess he's too busy doing pirate stuff. Last time. Let's go camping! Yeah! Woo! What the heck? There's garbage all over! And it's all coming from Filthy Rich's lumber mill! Let's give him a piece of our mind!
Thank you for bringing this to my attention, girls. I have no desire to desecrate these beautiful woods. I used to spend a lot of time in these woods when I was just a little colt. I will make sure my workers keep this place clean.
Thanks, Mr. Rich.
How dare he cut down trees! We gotta get him to stop!
And now our story continues. More biscuits, Rainbow Dash?
Hell yeah, thanks!
I must say, as much as I love teaching, teacher tea time is one of my favorite parts of the week.
Uh-huh!
Oh, indeed. Oh, and after the week we've had, it's lovely to have a day in which absolutely nothing unexpected happens.
Rarity! Why would you say something like that? Every pony knows saying stuff like that causes unexpected stuff to happen. It's the law of nature. Some creature's gonna come through the door with a weird problem any moment.
Help!
Now, you just had to say something, Rarity.
Sis, you gotta help us!
We're flustered and consternated!
Oh, you've been using the thesaurus I bought you, sweetie.
We just found out what's been causing all the litter in Whitetail Woods! Filthy Rich has a lumber mill out there, and his workers are trashing everything up!
Plus, they're cutting all the trees down, and they're sending the waste down the Ponyville River. The woods are gonna be ruined!
Whoa, Apple Bloom, flipped sides pretty quickly.
Not just the woods, maybe all of Ponyville! We talked to him about the littering, but this is bigger than just trash on the ground. You faced down Filthy Rich? Way to go, girls!
Now, hold on, y'all. I agree, this could be a big problem. But if so, then we need to be real careful about how we deal with it. With Filthy Rich, we're talking about big money. And big money causes folks to get their mains in a twist. Maybe you ought to go and talk to Filthy again. But this time with your big sister's law to help.
Hey, yeah!
Hold up! I'm coming with!
Of course you are. Scootaloo needs backup.
Well, I guess our cameo's over. The three of us are gonna be real bored for the next few days, aren't we?
Yep.
Oh, thank goodness.
Thanks for seeing us, Mr. Rich. Oh, please, Applejack. How long have our families been friends? Call me Rich. And I understand the young fella's concern. They want to make sure that Whitetail Woods is protected and clean. I think it's commendable that they're taking such an interest in our environment. Though they are maybe a bit overzealous. But we've completely taken care of our little problem. And my lumber mill is all above board and approved by the city. Aw, just look at that giant portrait of Diamond Tiara. Filthy Rich is a good guy.
But the forest is ruined. And you're sending all your junk down the Ponyville River.
Yeah! We saw it on our way out! See? It looks awful!
Okay, if he is actually dumping all the scrap wood down the river, that could be a problem.
That also seems like really bad business too, though.
This can't be good for the woods! Or Ponyville!
Now, girls, it may look bad, but I assure you, we know what we're doing here at my mill. My lumberjacks know their stuff.
Mr. Rich, if I may, you must admit, it certainly doesn't look good for Whitetail Woods to be so barren. Couldn't you find quality lumber somewhere else?
It's not just about the quality of the lumber, Miss Rarity. It's about what the lumber means. Ponies want to know that their wood products are made with the finest Ponyville lumber. This place has memories attached to it.
Yeah, Diamond Tiara told us all about your memories of the woods. She said your grandmama had a cabin out here, and you used to love spending time there. How can you destroy these woods where you got such a connection?
My grandmama may have lived in these woods, but they're just a place like any other. I'm sure she'd be proud to see me make use of this old land. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to business. Take care, y'all.
Well, that was a bust.
Why did you guys even go if none of you were gonna talk to Filthy Rich? You know what? Good job, Rarity, you had one suggestion. Rainbow, why were you even there?
Mr. Rich certainly doesn't seem very interested in discussing his business, does he?
Just like before! He just brushed us off!
I don't know if we're gonna be able to change Filthy Rich's mind, girls. Folks with money tend to want to keep it, even if their grandmama's cabin is at stake.
We should talk to Mayor. Mr. Rich said his permits were in order, but maybe she doesn't know how bad his mill is.
Why, of course! There must be something the mayor can do. I'm afraid there's absolutely nothing I can do.
Looks like we wasted a trip.
Filthy Rich's lumber mill was approved moons ago. The city government went over his plans and decided they were sound. And to be honest, the mill has been good to Ponyville. His lumber is used by many local businesses, making furniture, houses, all sorts of things. I understand that his mill is having an effect on Whitetail Woods, but he isn't doing anything wrong.
So there ain't nothing we can do?
Unfortunately, no. But if you're interested in getting involved in local government...
No, poor Tadwell.
I have some pamphlets you might...
Thanks, Mayor, but we'll be on our way now.
Applejack's probably still traumatized from last time.
Nobody ever wants to see the pamphlets.
So, what now?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
If Mayor says the mill ain't doing nothing wrong, well, there's only so much you girls can do when it comes to fighting big business. And you did a lot. You faced down Filthy Rich and gave him plenty to think about. That's more than most folks can say.
Yeah! He'll definitely think twice before building his next thing.
Thanks, sisters, plus Rainbow Dash. I think we just need some time to think about all this.
This stinks! Filthy Rich's mill is ruining the woods, and there's nothing we can do about it. I can't believe he doesn't care about what his mill is doing to the environment!
Man, Sweetie is on her hater arc.
He probably does care. Just not enough to change his mind.
That's such a good face Sweetie Belle is making.
Like Applejack said, money gets folks' mains in a twist. Mr. Rich probably doesn't think his mill is enough of a danger to the woods.
So, what can we do? I don't know.
Let's sleep on it, girls. The next day... Morning, every pony.
Morning.
Hannah Pony have any ideas?
Nope. Ideas about what?
Nothing, Diamond Tiara.
Oh.
No, stop being mean to her. She doesn't deserve it.
Were you talking about my father's lumber mill? Yeah, I'm sorry. We shouldn't talk about it behind your back.
It's alright.
I don't like talking about it either. That day when we were all cleaning up the woods, I thought it might be because of the mill, but I didn't say anything.
I wish my father never built that mill. He's ruining the woods and Great-Grandmama's cabin, all for a few lousy bits. We used to love running around those woods, looking for the spirit of the forest, and now it's like he doesn't even care. He thinks the woods are just another thing he can buy and sell. I wish the spirit of the forest was real. Maybe then it'd tell my father to stop.
That's a great idea!
Huh?
We gotta go! Thanks, Diamond Tiara!
What's going on?
I'll explain on the way.
This beauty ought to get my quota for the day. Yep. Huh?
That was the Scooby-Doo-ass scheme.
I heard it's some kind of ghost.
Nah, it ain't a ghost. It's just swamp gas.
Whatever it is, it's warning us. Yeah, it's telling us not to cut down any more trees. I heard it kidnapped Splinter. I'm right here, Fletch. I can't work with that thing watching me. What's going on here? Isn't anybody in this mill doing their job? We've all been seeing a creature, Mr. Rich. Some kind of spirit.
It watches us while we try to work. It's creepy.
Oh, that's why everybody's been calling in sick? A spirit. Yeah, nobody wants to get stared at while they're cutting down trees. It's downright unnerving. I can't work here no more, Mr. Rich. I just can't.
Me neither.
Oh, me! Wait, hold on. I'll double your wages. Make it a all-day weekend. Put a pool table in the break room. Well, this is a problem. Fillies and genitals. I regret to announce that the Filthy Rich Lumber Mill is having difficulties finding workers. As a result, we will be temporarily halting production. We'll do our best to fulfill our current orders, but then... Oh, no! This is terrible! I've got an order for 12 tables for the Ponyville card tournament I need to finish. How am I supposed to build them without any lumber?
I need to make 6 dozen violins.
I can't finish the cabinets and sugar cube corner if there isn't any wood.
The dance hall is only half built!
Way to go, girls.
Every pony, please! My workers are doing the best they can, but every pony's on edge about this spirit. Until we get this mystery cleared up, I don't think any pony should go into Whitetail Woods.
Hear that, girls? Ponies will leave the woods alone.
Woo! Mission accomplished, yes. Guess it was just that easy.
I guess. I just feel bad for all those other ponies, though. They're just trying to do their jobs. But they can't without Filthy Rich's lumber. Maybe they'll find other jobs. I'm sure they'll be fine. You think so?
Come on, girls. Concentrate on the positive. Whitetail Woods is safe, and Filthy Rich might shut down his mill for good. Sounds like the spirit's been successful, wouldn't you say? That night.
Did you hear that? It worked!
Your trap went off without a hitch, Applejack. Hey, it was my idea too.
Now, let's see who this spirit really is. Certainly it must be some brilliant new adversary to scare off an entire mill of lumberjacks. Howdy, y'all.
Of course, my little sister is sabotaging a major industrial operation. Of course she is.
Girls, what is this madness? You're the ones behind the spirit?
And they would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling fillies.
It was the only way.
Yeah, you said we weren't gonna change Filthy Rich's mind, and there was only so much we could do.
You said we might make him more careful next time. But Whitetail Woods is getting ruined right now. We had to do something.
Girls, we understand your frustrations, but you're not just hurting Filthy Rich with this plan.
Yeah, you're putting all those crass ponies out of work.
There's gotta be something more we can do, but this ain't it. Oh, come on. We gotta get you home before. Ladies, did you catch it? I heard. You're the ones behind this?
We thought if we dressed up like that spirit of the forest that Diamond Tiara told us about, then...
You thought one of my grandmama's stories would convince me to shut down? You thought you could stop a factory with a fable? Grow up, girls! There ain't no spirit in this forest! Just good, valuable lumber! Now get out of here with your foolishness! The mill reopens tomorrow! Well, at least you tried, girls.
Until next time.
So, it didn't really feel like we progressed the plot really any more at all than we did in the first issue. So now Apple Bloom no longer acting as Sweetie Belle's counter. That role is being transferred to Applejack and Rarity. But then when we get to the end, it's actually Sweetie Belle who folds in. It's like, maybe we shouldn't do the eco-terrorism, and it's Apple Bloom being, nah, it's awesome, it totally is working out great. Crazy flip-flop. So I said this before, but all the Crusaders are now totally lost in the sauce. The way the three of them are talking after Filthy Rich closes the mill, maybe they'll find other jobs, they'll be fine. They're literally embracing the opposite of their cutie mark, snatching ponies away from the purpose in their life. So in the first part, when the Crusaders are just going after the litter, they're like, they have the moral high ground, but this issue very much is the opposite. Everyone loves the lumber mill. And the Crusaders are the Scooby-Doo villain dressing up as a monster to scare everyone away. It's actually really funny. But at the same time, I have literally no clue where the story goes from here. I don't know. I'm just as in the dark as I was at the end of the first issue. But honestly though, maybe the spirit of the forest doesn't even matter. Maybe the real spirit of the forest were the friends we made along the way. But like, anything could happen in the next issue. I really, who knows? I just really hope that the Crusaders don't get rewarded with, like, the spirit of the forest descending from the heavens and ordering Filthy Rich to close his lumber mill. I would consider that the bad ending. But anyway, I really like the opening with the School of Friendship. Really cute and funny. When the Crusaders go back to Filthy Rich after that, though, total waste of time. He literally just reiterates how much he loves the forest and wants ponies to have products made from its wood. Really could have just skipped that step and went straight to Mare. I'm so disappointed that there wasn't more Diamond Tiara. We got like a little bit only. Whatever. So Diamond Tiara really is the wild card. She most likely has the ability to get her father to close the mill. So really, I'm just waiting to see what her role will ultimately be. But anyway, art changes. There is only one art change. Filthy Rich has a photo of Spoiled Rich in his office. And she's smiling! What? No way! I made that bitch frown. That is all. But yeah, I guess those are basically all of my thoughts. Nothing's really changed so far. Maybe I was supposed to not like Filthy Rich as much in part 1? He did say one sus thing, but I don't know. This issue really just reinforces what I already thought. Crusaders bad, Filthy Rich good. Really, I mean, all that really needs to happen. Diamond Tiara and Filthy Rich just need to talk it out. She's getting pissy because her dad's cutting down the forest where they spent so much time together when she was little. And that's the only problem here I see that needs to be fixed. And the Crusaders are just taking things way too far, completely oblivious to the real problem at hand. Filthy Rich's crash out, totally justified. And I really hope this series doesn't end with him getting punished, and I hope that him and Diamond Tiara can work it out. But anyway, those have been my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and until next time. Please, Snips and Snails. Please, Snips and Snails, one more cameo, please.